Hi, everybody. June here from Red Daisy Crafts. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I had a little technical issue. I forgot to change a name on the broadcast, and so I had to stop and do that. Um, I'm so glad to be with you again, and it's been a couple of weeks. I know with the holidays, everybody's been super busy, but I am guessing you've all gotten your December paper pumpkin by now. Although, with the storms that have been hitting everywhere across the country, um, maybe you haven't. So, I did get my paper pumpkin and um, started to play with it this past week, and I look forward to sharing that with you. And so I think, you know, I would ask everybody to say hi when you join and also to leave a comment and please let me know you're there. I do use StreamYard to broadcast, and so I may not be able to see your name when you comment. So just know that I am not responding to you directly because I don't want to. It just might be that I don't see your name. So I'm just really glad to be here, and I hope that I will have some folks join, and we will get into this month's paper pumpkin. So I've already opened my box and I've already kind of torn it apart. So just know I'm going to show it to you, but at the same time, it's just know it's not in the pretty shape it normally comes in when you first open the box. So as you open it, there's always like a little package on the inside, and you have your instructions that come in the kit. And in case you can't see very well, I'm going to move this closer, and hopefully that will focus in. Hey, from Colorado, nice to have you. Thanks for joining. And this month's kit is Good Things Come in Small Packages, and it is a bunch of little treat boxes. And I will see if I can show some of these to you. And then basically on the back, this is where you can see kind of everything that comes in the kit. And basically there you have some alternate ideas, and it tells us that the coordinating colors are Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Tahitian Tide are the colors that are in this kit. So super, super pretty colors, lots of variety. And so then let me out of the way and let me show you the stamp set that comes in the kit. So best thing is for me to show this to you. So you have Good Things Come in Small Packages for your special delivery. Cheers to forever. Special delivery. You did it. For you, with love. Oh, baby. Happy birthday. Congrats and graduation. So this is a great set for you to have sentiments available to you on an ongoing basis throughout the year. So I also I have all the stamps already put out on my blocks. You can't see them, but I have them up here just so to make it easier. But in this kit, we got so many little pieces. So this is one of the boxes that I have left because I had kind of put them all together. And you had little wrapping papers, and everything is double-sided. So you can see, like, this box could have been the Basic Gray or the Balmy Blue. And then there were little wrappers to go around the boxes, and they were also double-sided. and there was a ton of tags and little labels for you to utilize for stamping messages, and these little like price tag things to go on onto your creations, and more labels. And so there were stars and cupcakes. Here's another of the wrappers. Here's one of the labels that I had stamped on. There were extra um, cards that really weren't even for the kit itself, but there is an add-on kit, an add-on item, excuse me, that's was available. I think it's sold out now, but it is the Good Things cards and envelopes, and it was basically a bunch of card bases that you could use, and envelopes that you could use to make cards if you didn't want to. So these extra card pieces um, really came in handy if you wanted to create some cards. So more tags here. And so these are those card bases that I was referring to here. And this was in this spot at this point. More labels. Here's some of the card pieces I took out. More, like, there were just a lot of pieces included in this, and so you really do have a lot of extra if you created just the boxes to make some additional cards. If you went ahead and purchased that add-on piece, like here's another one of the wrappers with this green floral and then this gray polka dot. And there is this graduation with cap and gown, little graduation caps and pencils. And this is garden green polka dot. And I think those are the only ones I have left that are not already in use. So just tons of pieces to create with. So let me know, did you get your paper pumpkin, and have you already started to play with it? um what do you think about it? I would love to know, like, are you a 3D project person, or do you prefer cards? Because I know a lot of people really, I think, get disappointed sometimes when they don't have cards come in their paper pumpkins. So um now I'm going to show you, I put together a lot of already, and so I'm going to share with you the ones that I created. So this is one of the happy birthday ones, um, and even though I could slide these off of here, there isn't anything, I haven't put anything on the inside of here. um, at this point. I'm not really sure how I will use these, if I will put a treat in there, or just if I will just use them for like a birthday gift card or something like that. But I do like that I made it so I could, take it off and reopen it. But that's the first one that I created. I'll just set that there. Now this one is like for a new baby. So special delivery. Um, this would be so cute, boy or girl, no gender colors really there. And then this is another little happy birthday one that is really really cute. And here's a graduation one. I love this. It's green, the garden green with the yellow. I'm in Texas, so if you know somebody that might be graduating and going to Baylor, this would be great for them, and stuff like that. So also, this one is a congratulations one. So maybe you got a promotion, or somebody who got a promotion, or they really did great on their college exams or something like that. So there's just really so many cute options here. I think this could be for a bridal shower or even a wedding. I think it's really cute, that cheers to forever sentiment. And then here's another one, graduation. On this one, I went ahead and stamped on the wrapper because I just really wanted to use that congrats stamp. I think it's really cute, the font and everything. And so I put that on here. And the last one I have is also another baby one. Again, kind of gender neutral in the colors and everything, but I really just think it's so cute. And a nifty little treat for you to have. I have these ready to go now, and I can just grab them when I need them. And that just makes life a lot easier. So that's what the December paper pumpkin kit was created for. And I have a couple of card ideas that I kind of came up with. But before I move to that, I just want to remind everybody that the January paper pumpkin deadline is coming. It'll be January 10th, just the 10th of the month, just like always. And this little image here, these little locks, and the colors here just give you kind of a little hint of what to expect in the new kit. It also has, this kit also for January has an add-on. I don't have it yet, but it's heart-shaped treat boxes that you can use because the January kit is really just cards. So that is going to give you a little package to put a little treat in to go with your Valentine card. And I'm sure that, as usual, that they'll be able to be used not just for Valentine's, that they're usually very versatile in how they create these kits. So just there's a link in my description for you if you have any interest in becoming a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and I would love to help you with that. Also, there's a link to my website for you to sign up for my newsletter so that you can stay informed about future promotions and things like that. So just really glad to have you here this evening, and we'll kind of dig in and get started. So the first card I wanted to create with you is going to look similar to this. So this is one that I made up. I saw that somebody had a similar idea that they posted with a birthday card. Well, we're going to make a birthday card, but I made first a graduation. And so I just took on the label and stamped graduation over and over and over. And then on one of the little thinner labels, I stamped the happy graduation. Now, the word graduation in the background, I used basic gray ink. And you'll see as I work on my these items tonight that I'm using a larger stamp pad compared to what comes in the kit is the little Stampin' Spot, but I'm using the full size and the full size blocks that Stampin' Up offers. But basically, because I have basic gray, and if you've been a Paper Pumpkin subscriber for some time, you probably also have basic gray. So that should be, otherwise everything here was from the kit. And then this is one of the card bases that is from the add-on. So if you were able to get some of those, these are really nice to do an add-on. So I picked like a different color scheme for us to create with, and I'll leave this here just in case we need to look at it. But basically, I have all the elements here to create a similar card. So we're going to do a birthday sentiment on this card, and I want to get a little back piece so I don't get all ink all over my paper here. So we're going to use the birthday stamp, and we're going to use the green. So the garden green. Hi, everybody. Please say hi if you're able to be on with me live, and leave me a note. Tell me where you're from, and we'll hopefully you can chat with me for a little bit. So all I'm doing is going across here and kind of lining up and putting on the word birthday over and over, just trying to be as straight about it as possible, doing a similar pattern down the whole circle label that I have here. Sorry, I'm having difficulty concentrating and talking. So it's not too straight, but it's good enough for what we're doing. And then I'm going to get one of the little thin labels that I had left over. And I'm going to use the basic gray for that to stamp the happy. And that's right here. I think I might need to clean it. Yep. I think I had used the green on that happy last time. You know what? Let me get so that you are just seeing the stamping. Sorry about that. That'll make it a lot closer for you guys to be able to see what's going on. So here we go. I am just using one of these little labels here, and then we'll cut off the piece we want. So I'm going to take this off of here, and there's our circle. I'm just going to close this up, and I have my snips here, and so I'm just taking that little piece off of there. We'll keep the other piece just in case. And I have some dimensionals, so I'm going to pop this up, and we'll get that part of our card element ready to go for when we're ready for it. So here we go. So I'm just going to put this off to the side, and so now we have that. I want to focus. There we go, to show you. So all right, so then also what we have is this piece from the wrapper that we're going to put onto this Blushing Bride card base. So I don't think I need this anymore, so I'm going to put that away so I'm not getting it all over myself. And then, as you know, I always like to use the green cap glue for my cards for the most part, so I am using that tonight. And so let's just get this centered on here a little bit. There we go. I am not, I'm a little bit of doing things by sight. I don't necessarily always stop to line things up. And so if you're wondering, oh, she's just throwing that on there, just know that that's a little bit how I go. I'm not like, doesn't have to be perfect for me. So this did have some of the lines holding of the box, and so I am covering it up with a piece of this green and white polka dot just to hide the fold lines. Okay, And so that's that piece. And then this is going to come in here and go, I think I'm going to do it halfway up there because we have these other little elements that we're going to add to it off to the side. So we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals, and I'm going to use a few for this just so it has a good stability. Hi everybody, how are y'all this evening? I hope you'll leave a comment and let me know you're there. And because I'm not seeing very many comments, so I hope y'all are there. Okay, so here we go. I've got that down, and then we're going to use some glue dots to put these on. And I am just about out, so I'm going to open up a new one to have it ready, but I am at the end of this one. And so I'm just going to roll up my glue dot here and put it on the edge of this leaf. And that's going to go down here off to the side, and I'll get another one. And hey Wanda, how are you this evening? So glad you joined. Did you have a nice Christmas? I hope you had a nice Christmas. Let's see, I think we'll do this off down here. And then we have this one that we're going to put a dimensional on. I'm going to move it out so that I can kind of, if I move this out, then I can put it a little bit up onto that circle there. And so that way I don't add any more height to it, because you know already I have 2 dimensionals on here, and we all know how the post office is, but now that's just a very simple little birthday card. I know I said I did put an event out this morning. I'm sorry. I know I don't normally do it during the week, but I'm off this week during the week. And so I thought, oh, I'd get it in before the end of the year. So since the weekend again is going to be kind of a holiday, and so I thought I would get on tonight. So glad you could join. So there you have it. That's just a little simple card, very, very simple, using the elements from the kit and the add-on card bases that you could get as an add-on. So, and I don't know if you know, but only Paper Pumpkin subscribers have access to get the add-on. And so if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, it's something you might want to consider. So, all right, so that's that card. And then I have one more for you, which is a little bit more involved. So this is the next card that we're going to make. And yeah, thank you. Happy New Year to you too, Wanda. So this is I used another one of the card bases, but everything else is coming from the Paper Pumpkin kit itself. And so really simple kind of front. And then on the inside, I used one of the boxes to create this little pocket that's here for you to stick a gift card inside. Okay. And just a simple, congratulations card. So again, this would be for like a wedding or a shower or something like that. So I like that the colors are a little bolder. So if you have a coworker at work that's getting married and it's a guy, this would be perfect for a guy, because it's not too soft, and so I think that this would be really nice. So now the next one we're going to make is going to be a little softer because we're going to use some different coloring, but I'll leave this here off to the side. So the first thing I wanted to go over with you is, how did I make that pocket? on the inside. Okay. So the very first thing we're going to talk about is that. So the pocket is actually made out of one of the box pieces, and I'm trimming it down to this point. Um, this is the box. I'm trying to get this both in the shot here. And you know what? Let me get rid of that ribbon. You don't need that anymore. So there we go. All right. So now this is the box that comes in the kit, and as you can see, if you haven't opened yours, basically you're going to want to burnish all the lines. And if you fold things up, you know, basically you're going to tuck in these little tabs here, and then these fold over the tabs like this, and then they tuck into that little slit that's right down in here. And that's pretty much how you make the box. But to make the little pocket that is inside my card, basically all the pieces with the black squiggly lines, that's what I cut off of the box. So I've already done that here. Okay. The next thing that you do is I'm going to, where'd my pen go? Oh my goodness. You'd think I could not find anything on this table. I have so many things. So right down the center of, there's 2 score lines here, and down the center, you're going to put another score line. And so that's going to look like, I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'm going to show you. So there are two fold lines here. We're going to make another score line right down the center, and I am just lining this up because those are literally lining up between this line and this line, and so it makes it very easy for me to line it up on my trimmer so that I can put another score line in. And so I'm just doing that, and so now I have another score line there. And so I'm gonna burnish that, and I'm using my fingers here because I want that to go in so that the box goes up like this. Okay. And so you have like a little bit of a you know, makes a little bit of an opening there for you to have something a little thicker inside. So like a gift card, a check, some extra cash, something like that. Now, the next thing is that we're going to tuck this inside here, and that's where you're going to adhere these down. So you could use tear and tape for this, or you can use the green cap glue, which is what I'm going to do. Now, I think it's helpful to know, like, the tabs here are going in so that first valley in that fold in the bottom is going on top of it, so that when you glue this down, it leaves like a little bit of an opening there for you to have a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, so I'm just getting this set up here like that, and I'm going to put a little glue on here, and got a little messy over here, and I'm going to fold this up and this side. And so the side, you will notice that on this little pocket, one side does not look as nice as the other side. And so let me kind of show you, like, this is, you know, this side here, things don't match up perfectly. You know, it doesn't come to the edge and all that kind of a thing. But this side, it looks nice. It looks clean and sleek looking. And so this is the side we'll glue down to the inside of the card. Okay. And then of course you have your opening that you'll do towards the top. So, and I like that it has this little hint of color, just adds a little extra to it. So that's the pocket that we made for inside the card for your little gift card, to hold on to that. Okay. And then, so we're using the gray card base, and let's just get that pressed down. I can't find my bone folder. It's on here somewhere. My goodness, I really am a mess. All right, so again, we're going to do this in this direction. I guess that's landscaped. So, and we're going to do basically similar orientations. So I have a little bit of the wrapping paper that I'm using to create that front, and then I'm using one of the pieces here. Now, maybe you guys can help me decide, because I couldn't decide whether to use this one or to use this one. Now, the thing is that this is what I want to put on top of here, and I'm not sure if I like that it kind of blends into that piece behind there. However, this sort of also blends into that piece, and so I can't decide which one I like. So I don't know if you can help me out and put a comment out there for me whether or not to use the paper with the sprinkle or the Blushing Bride rectangle piece, but that would be really helpful to know what you think. In the meantime, I'm going to glue down this piece onto the card front. If you want to let me know what you think, that would be great. So we'll get this put down, and anybody want to share their idea whether or not to use the Blushing Bride or the sprinkles piece? You like the Blushing Bride? I do too, I guess. I just don't, I feel like that white is washing it out. So very good. All right, so we'll get that glued down, and I am, like I said, gluing it down to the card, because the label, the sentiment will get popped up. So here we go. Just getting that centered on here, and very nice, very nice. And so this will go here. So once again, I am doing, let's see, should we do something different? Let's see. No, I think I'm going to stick with the same sentiment, or maybe do graduation. Maybe that's what I'll do. And I think I'm going to use the basic gray. We'll do a graduation with basic gray. Okay. There we go. I feel like this may not be very dark. Okay. That's not too bad. And then we will do the garden green. We'll get one of these little labels and do the garden. There's a, let's see, what does it say? Does congrats fit on there? I think it might. All right, let's put a congrats on one of these. We can trim it down. Okay, there we go. Now we're also going to need to have one for the inside. And I'm thinking that that should probably be in the basic gray. Afraid I'm going to get my fingers all in this. Okay. Let's do happy. Oh, we could just do for you on here. Keep it pretty simple. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, so move these back out of the way and then we can put our card together. All right, so this is going to get popped up here with dimensionals. And Wanda, have you played with your paper pumpkin yet? Did you get the December one? And were you able to get the add-ons? I think they were a pretty good value. If you wanted to have cards, it was a good idea. So here we go. That is good. And then I'm going to get this congrats off of here. And we're going to stick this on here. I think I'm going to trim some of this off. And there. And I think we'll just do that a little cattywonka on here. I think I'm getting to the bottom of my glue. I thought I had one of those graduation hats out here already, but I'm not seeing it. May have to go and dig in my, oh, there's one. Here's one. Okay, there we go. So I want to put that up here. And so then once we have that on, we can go to the inside of the card. You did get, but you haven't made it up yet. I understand. No add-on. It was sold out. Yeah, I know it was going pretty quickly. Sorry you missed that. Okay, so this is the outside for now. I do think I want to put a little bow on here. Where is my ribbon here? Because I think I can still wrap it. Yeah, you might notice like here it went around this, so I don't want to put it on until I have the inside created. So we're going to go to the inside now, and I have a piece of this sprinkle paper to go. That's going to go down, and then this is going to go on top of it. So this is not, I mean, it seems more complicated than it might be, but it's really pretty simple. And you obviously will have the video that you can go back and watch if you have any questions, and always feel free to ask, leave a comment, ask me any questions. I'll help you with whatever. But this is pretty simple. And like I said, one side is not as pretty as the other. So make sure when you're gluing this down that you glue down the side that is not as pretty as the other side. So I am putting this a little bit towards the bottom, just I think that gives it more space for somebody to get in here. And so that's that. Now we're going to do the ribbon around it. And I think we have to go on the bottom side of this. So there we go. And I like to wrap it a couple of times. So that it has a little bit of more character to it. So there's that. And now we will tie the bow here off to the side. And that will bring that front of the card to a finish in a sense. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's nice, I think. All right, so then inside we have it like this. And so this is where I'm putting this over. So I'm going to put a little glue up here and then some glue down here just so I can tie down that string, that the twine that we have just put inside or wrapped around. That we wrapped around the card. So let's see here. Like to get a little bit good amount on there, and that way we can get that tied down. And that'll tack it down so that you have that secure inside the card and no issues. Then I guess I lied, because we are going to stamp something more on the inside. And I think that I might do the congrats again, a little bit like I did this one, but only change the colors a little bit. So I might do green, gray, green on here just to give it a little bit more character. And a little more pizzazz to this. So while I have the green out and the stamp is already, I'm just going to come in here and put one down and then put another one right here. And then I'll clean this off and we'll do the gray congrats, and then we will be done. So I'm just so glad that you were able to join me this evening, and I hope that I hope you all have a wonderful or had a wonderful Christmas, and that you have a wonderful New Year's. And wherever you are in the country, I hope you're staying warm and safe. I'm in Texas in San Antonio, and although we did have cooler weather here, it wasn't nearly like so many people that have been, you know, pounded with snow. Oh. Oh, wonderful. You have a couple of these that you can make then for them. Yeah, I saw this pocket on, somebody had created it, and I was like, what can I do with that pocket? And so I thought, okay, this is a good way to make a card a little bit more than just a card. So here's the second one that we created, and you know, and the inside you have the little pocket for a gift card or some cash or whatever. And there you have it. So those are the cards for tonight. And I hope to come back at the new year with a couple other things. And I just really appreciate all of you, and the time you spend with me, and your encouragement and kindness. It's meant a lot to me this year, and I just appreciate each of you, and look forward to spending time with you all in the new year. And so I wish you a happy new year and happy crafting, and I will see you again in 2023. Bye-bye.